my name is Azuma Solomon. They gave birth to me in Jimam here. Then I attended my primary school in Jimam here. So from here, I proceeded to Wulensi DA Junior High and then completed 2002. And completed 2002. So from there, I was placed at Tamal Northern School of Business, Nobisco. But because of the poverty nature of my parents, I couldn't go there. So I have to bring my admission back to Wulensi Senior High School and completed 2005. So when I completed 2005, I couldn't proceed, though my results was fine. I wrote there and went and wrote NOBDEC the same year. So the results was good. But the first year, 2006, I couldn't proceed. Then 2007, I applied, I couldn't get admission. Then 2008 that I had admission to EP College of Education. So there I came out 2011 as a professional teacher. And there 2012 I had admission to University of Cape Coast. Then I went and did my first degree there. So I was in SSA, I was at university. Then during vacation I came and then they called me here to come and contest for the assemblymanship. Before they called me to come and contest as an assemblyman, you know, as I was there, I have laughed with my people. So anytime they had a problem, they do involve me, I assist them. When someone is having police station case, I will assist. Then if anybody at all to send the child to school, I do assist. Then the students do come to me, Master, I need this, so I assist them. So it was through that the people see and say I am hardworking, and for that matter, they would like me to contest for the assemblymanship within the electoral area. Okay, yeah, through my salary, the teacher salary that I am taking, that is what I normally use. If a relative is having a problem or a friend is having a problem and come to me, I would like even to give it anything at all that I have to the person, rather than me using it for that person to be suffering. Actually, it was 1989 that my father passed away. And by then we were just small. So it was my mom who was taking care of us. And then through that, when I grew up, I started fishing. I was fishing. But you know, we have River Oti. I was fishing. And then 94, I bought my own canoe. And it was 10 cedis that I bought that canoe. So I was using the canoe for fishing. It was through the fishing that we were getting our food. When I go and catch the fish and bring it, my mom will remove some of the fish, sell some, remove some, and exchange food, like cassava, yam, all food stuff, so that we will be using. And then, so it was through the fishing that assisted me to continue my education. So anytime we're in vacation, I have my own canoe. I'll be going for the fishing. And then I can load things into the canoe. From here, paddle to Damankong for them to offload it and then pay me. And pay me for the goods that I transported from here to Damankong. Every Bimbila Market day I was going to Damankong, I will send some items there There, I'll get some items and bring it back again. After the market, I'll get some items and bring it back again. So I was making money through that. That assisted me to pass through my education. Actually, I can't give you the precise age before the sickness affected me. Actually, I was there very strongly. Then one day, I went to the room, I slept. When day break and I wake up, I couldn't even get up to sit down. That is just the onset of the disability. So my father, by then my father was still alive. So he sent me to Nkanchina, sent me to so many places. And my mom too also did her best. She was even selling her clothing, her clothes, just to get me survive. So it was through that. Then the time I had myself free, the sickness released me, it affected my leg. So it isn't that they gave birth to me with the disability. Yes, actually it affected me a lot, especially during my childhood. Anytime I had problem with my colleague, the person would insult me with their leg. So I was stigmatized. And because of that self, I was feeling so shy to even go near my colleagues when we were playing. I was feeling so sad because anytime I had a problem with someone, the person will insult me with my leg. And you know, this place is even a village. And at times I can have a problem with somebody's child. Then the person himself will insult me. That I, the one who don't have any benefit for my parents, and I'm disturbing their children. So it affected me a lot. It affected me. Even up to now, at times if I sit down and reflect on it, it disturbs me. Actually, when I had admission to training college, there that I realized that I will do something for my people. So it was through that I said no. For life is God who created. Anything at all that is happening in the world is through God. So I have to give everything to God. And then know very well that now I am also can cope up with my life.
My name is Opampo, and I live in Jima. Mr. Solomon is the assemblyman of our community. He's one of the assemblymen that have helped our community very well. Aside knowing him as the assemblyman, he's my uncle.
It was just passion, because I wasn't aware that I would even become an assemblyman. Some people had their teaching. You know, by then there was people teaching, recruitment. Some people had it through me because I was very friendly with my human resource officer at the district education office. So anytime there is recruitment chance, he do give me some chance to bring some people for recruitment. And I was doing this because I look at the community. As we are there, most of our senior brothers, they went to school and dropped out. They were there. We don't have those, anytime there is a problem, we don't have those who can lead us. So I realized that where I am, I have to also try and get some people. So that I alone, I know there will be burden on me. But if people are there to also assist, so that the burden will reduce on me. That was why I decided to help them, and I was encouraging them. Because through my education, I had a lot of friends, especially most of my teachers. Then they were giving me knowledge as to how I am to cope up with my education. So through that, I also started encouraging my brothers to also make follow-up. Yeah, actually, within the nuclear family, where I am now, actually, my mom was not even expecting I will be there. My mom was not even expecting that. Even I can get chance to even get a lady to marry. Because of my situation, she was frustrated. So actually for my mom, she was giving me attention. And within the house, I was also getting attention. And then one of my senior brother, Mr. Usman, he was also giving attention to me. He is my uncle's son. For him, anytime at all he come, he do encourage me not to give up. So actually, I was getting support and love within the family and then the extended family. I was given the support. Yeah, actually, for me to marry, it wasn't easy because my wife, the first wife, is not one lady that I have. Actually, I have 3 wives. So my first wife, it wasn't easy. The family members were insulting her and they were insulting I too. Saying for her, she cannot get anybody. I, the disabled person that she's following. I, the one who cannot even take care of myself, not to talk of taking care of someone. So it was a lot of issues. Then finally, she said she will marry me. Finally, we got married. So for her, I have 6 children with her. And then I also have another wife, my second wife. She too, I had 3 children with her. And then almost 2 to 3 years that I married another lady. And for her, I had her when I was still attending my school, when I was doing my first degree. So we met. Then she told me she will marry me. And finally, I married her. And actually, the support that she's giving me is only God who knows. She's giving me support. She's supporting me. All the ladies, the 3 ladies, for her, she's supporting me very well.
And you don't born the hour. Can you know Jima number 1? Bakunyela youth be Jima community.
Miss Awa.
I mean,
I'm
we
from
are
Jimam
just
number 1.
guys.
I am the youth president in Jimam
Na
number 1.
chimo mana be shaka organization kam tanama nangdale. Ba nka problem shel pyong ba mi ka so ba mi ka problem na man. So za ko bi la pyong liver normal. No ko ma shel ma.
Okay. My electoral area name is Jimam Electoral Area, and it's made up of 4 communities. Jimam Ponayili is there, and then Jimam number 1 is also there. Then we have Ausa Kura. We have another community known as Ausa Kura. Then we also have another community known as Jimam number 2. And that Jimam number 2, you have to cross the river before getting there to Jimam number 2. This is my 8th year. It was 2015 that I was elected to run for the first term. Then for the first term, I was through. Then the second one, I told them I am fed up. I wanted to step down. They didn't give me the chance. Then still, someone came again, we contested, and then I won again. And all that it wasn't small margin that I gave them. The first one, the margin was too much. Because the first one was 135 difference. Then the second one to it was 116 difference. And actually, when I became an assemblyman, this community, we were not having chief's compound. So through my lobbying, we were able to get chief's compound 2016. And through that, Jimam Ponayili, their children were attending school in Jimam here, Jimam DA Primary School. So through my intervention, I went to the office, then met them, and through my intervention, now they had school in their community, Jimam Ponayili. And then through that, I pushed it, and they had the school in 2016. Then in 2017, I pushed it, they came and built the school for them. Now they had a structure at Jimam Ponayili DA Primary School. And here we were not having JSS. So through my intervention, we had JSS in 2016. Then through that, we're having a pavilion. Now this very year, they came and built the school. But they have finished in building. It left with the roofing for them to roof. And then in Jimam number 2, actually, through my intervention, they were not having feeding program. So I met the DCE, and through that, now they had feeding program in Jimam number 2. And then through my lobbying, our road was too bad. They work on the road, that was on 2008, and abandoned the road. But when I became an assemblyman, I pushed it. So in every year, they reshape the road. And in 2020, through the 1 billion, 1.2, the policy, the road was awarded to contract. Then they work on it small. And this very year, it has been given to contract again for them to come and do spot improvement. So now looking at the nature of the road, it's now better for us now. And then through this LEAP program, I try my best, and all these 4 communities are now enrolled into what? LEAP program. So all the people within my electoral area, there is no community which people are not benefiting, and people are not benefiting from LEAP. They are benefiting from LEAP, and it helps them a lot. So because of that, within the electoral area, all of them, their health insurances, nobody go to renew. And if anybody at all, health insurance expired, I always tell them they will give it to me to go and renew it for them. Even if someone needs a fresh health insurance, I will send the person for them to give the person health insurance. And then our school here, when you look at the school, now there is improvement. Because some time ago we were not having teachers. Through my intervention with the officers at the district education office, we have teachers. They are teaching them very well. I think this is the little thing that I have for you. And then the staff, the health staff too. Currently there are 3 working at the chief's compound there. There are 3 working there. And then last I brought some NGOs. Then they came and trained most of the girls, 27 girls, in soap making. So they are making soap. They are now producing soap here. Both Lucky soap and then the Key soap. Oh, they know how to make it again.
What's the future of
And then even this Jimam number 2, this very year, they will be getting solar light. Because I struggle for them to connect them to electricity. But because of the River OT, they find it difficult in extending the light to them. So this very year, they will be giving them solar panels for them to be used. Then when you look at here to Wulensi, it's far. So when we had a patient, to move the patient here to Wulensi, very difficult. So through my intervention, we were able to get this motoking ambulance for the chief's compound, which normally convey people from here to Wulensi.
Most of the improvements in this community were done by his initiative and lobbying. For the school to start operating, it was through him. Even our roads, it was through him. Now it looks better. He's been a great support to children that attend school. He supports them financially.
Masana Jean, kama yamang tosra, Jimam community, Timpili, assemblyman Tal Hallen Zone, Tanabin so, come on, save it to Sham, Tanabin so go save it la. Tanabin so go save it la. Masana Jean, be ar pam young, Kalkahali assembly to Awangel, Kanyang Mamang, Lare to Ako and Nanda. In Salmiuna, Hala Jesu, we know them via to Mona Yelly, the Yesham. So don't go Yeshamela, Mr. Solomonela, number so one's anti Jimam, Cabo no save Jimam. Now the youth matters, I United States explain Mr. Solomon Kubukata Shelty to back. Toko to Yelanagi. Mr. Solomon is young when Yanam was so, won't prove Jimamzo. After on Degi, assemblyman Tally. Young, the straight light in a minky, Casoyan Carton, and one mamma Lara in Nangle. The lights me my problem, one mamma Larry, most of the Vietnam the Canada. Because the youth ma won't got to believe it. So then believe what your mother believe it. Then you won't come as MP than to the community.
A lot of things I can't.
Mr. Solomon, when you learn of so many one's the anti Jimam Pana become. Kotumbi Nandamane, Umbe Nandan Shelma, Son Kajima to another song. Now the quality P, Kayorma and Canada, one like Yella Kamondi. So come and gula guarantee daily. So I could end up Kabugata, Ban Dilma, maybe Davaya Tana Zamba money
from the government.
I could Zamba money and that credit. Line, you'll be an anti Bishop one of the Chanshiko. So Mr. Solomon want to Karamo history.
I see him as
Yamon Digi, young Trama like Jesus,
because
a Prama take a Jesus. Or you go who create Jesus, ma. Jesus, ma, from Miel Nage. Don't call in Yella, but pilot and Naka and shall come to. So Mr. Solomon is Yama, Upube Jimam's Upam. On Tum Shangati Jimamba, Nation Pen and Kala, Takaka won't to do. Talk to Kala Nage. So Mr. Solomon, when Yana was on Pube Jimamzo. Carinilla, come on to Shelma. The particular Ben, government here to Anjeli. Party me here to Anjeli. Mamma Queen, Ngom Bong Mamang Larry, and Tum Shanga don't know Tumti Tangma. Because Tangma believe one, Kogami Kwam and Tangman Bishop, no, the Tuni, Oti, Secamari will Tangmani. So Mr. Solomon Labiation, I don't go Kale. Then Nung the Labiation, I then you last of Sabanyari. As some of my Benty and as some uncle to no Beshasheli. Mr. Solomon won't nung me. That don't want to transform at Anwea. Soon one is Zaga, so come in Nejima Lankalati. Netain la so many years, Kakunya Lati. Mr. Solomon is Zani. Within the 1 month, transform a cat tamle. So can so come Lazaba. So nung the Labiation, I don't go to nung. Mr. Solomon is Yama. The no 2 years, too soon as Assemblyman Tal had a tablet, the latte electoral area was a song canny. Assemblyman canny. MP Numba, Lucian have been got a pa MP Numba, Bagua believer, maybe called to Shon Tumdama, the Assemblyman to Mazo. So it's not just Assemblyman, Okunya when save it Tangma, Assemblyman and Dinu Keke. Then you open Bia Tangmazo, Koyano save it Tangma. So no me, Sheldon Chamisa Solomo Pulumba.
Actually, the community is my own community. Jimam is where they gave birth to me. And my parents are residing here. All of us, me, Jimam. And for that matter, not that I am going to abandon the community. No. I want to get someone so that that person will also come on board. You know, you cannot be there in a community for you to be there alone. So if someone to also come into board so that we will be assessing each other, small, to see so that anytime I am not around, the person too can also do something. And actually within the district, I am the secretary of the disabled, the GFD. Before I went to training college, but then we were not aware that the whole district was not aware that there is something known that disability common fund. It was through me. When I was enlightened, that I got to know that there is a common fund at the district assembly level. So I started gathering the disabled. So through that, I went and met one of my senior brother at Bimbila. He's also a disabled. So through him, I also established the association of what? The disability, the disabled association, the various associations in the district. So I am the secretary for the disability association. And actually, among us, I am the one who is enlightened small. And even that was 2020, I had admission, no, 2019, I had admission to University of Cape Coast to go to pursue my master's program, and I completed. So now I am master's degree holder. So anytime there are fans, I don't give them chance. I normally monitor. Then I will make sure that they disperse it accordingly to the beneficiaries. So I think there is no district, there is no community in this district whereby you will go mention my name and they don't know me. I always work with my colleague disables. Before I became an assemblyman, I was not having intention of, or I was not having in mind that I will go into politics. And through my assemblymanship, it made me develop more interest in politics. So I have aimed that time to come, I will contest for MPship. I have it in mind. And actually, all the DCEs, my DCEs, so far when I became an assemblyman, I work with 3 DCEs, and I'm very free with them. And then the MPs, I'm very free with them. So I am also, and they are also grooming me small. Yes. So I know time to come, I will also contest as MP. I have the passion now.
You know, the man that book at a tumor like you. The man one day got assemblyman with tea held upon young Puni Darakan. Or landed to Nangbana got the man Nangban.
He helped us in so many
So some
ways.
when I took
I
it
can't
to
even
you,
say
government
clean up exercise within the community. Every problem that comes in the community, he makes sure that he stands with the person and does follow up to help solve that issue. Everything in this community, he does it. Everything in this community, he does it.
Malguma mezo nyeten da zan wajala assemblyman talma.
Now day sugu nin yella yeto azan chan misa sulumu unandan talma pulo ma na onzo nyungun kam nyamanga kanyi nandana de lucy tuma na unin sevra na wonye na yimna nti yi anirba vini na on gafara nandan talma nguna da angel kana on zanta misa sulumu ni nandan ma obijin ni nandan nyo o menen nang ba shashelma de nang la so kam la asaba because shukur ma ngunin chang halenta nang wo masters o chang ma halenta nang wo masters so nang masters ma karzu chika o nang de bien shanga don kuto kama dan budol nan dam ye twa nyama o nan dan talma ni ya tin shi sa shirmu yan wo zawza nan dam man sai bu so kam ayil friji ni ma bon kobre bombo la piel ko to sa so kam tirla o nan dan talma ne ka bo yan wuni anyi nan dana an nan mu funya ala nan amma so du woni dum bon dizan la example zanti ngun kam ni nandana do woni anyi nandan talma so ni jin kai ni mankuto ku bukata duniya ni agba moma ka sura na woni yi adalir poluna so nu kuma she ni yelbi azan chan nandan talma poluma.
Actually, for challenges, not easy at all. I face a lot of challenges. A lot of challenges. You know, as a human being, if you are there, people will sabotage. That one there is obviously clear. And those that, as a human being, you cannot serve everybody equally. And me, I am in such a way that if you had a problem and come to me, I will tell you the truth. Truth is very bitter for someone to contain it. So when I became an assemblyman, the very year I contested with one Concomba guy. So when I won, they went and burned some electric poles. So through that, I became very hot. So I struggled. Finally, they came and then planted the poles. And then the community, Jimam community is sited in between 3 communities. So there is another community which always had a problem with Jimam here, with land dispute. So many tribes. Konkombes are there, Nauris are there, Nanumbes are there, and then Hausa people are also there, including Ewes. So if you are with different tribes, when there is a case and you are going into that case, by all means, you will be given, or you by all means, some people will say that you don't support them. Are you okay with me? So in handling their cases too, actually I didn't find it easy. Because I could remember last Jimam number 1 and then Hausa Kura, they were having a problem. And I didn't find it easy at all. Yes, yes. And then another challenge that I do face is at the office. Because, you know, if you are an assemblyman, by all means, assemblymanship is non-partisan, but you have to belong to a certain political party.
Anya assemblyman talwama nubu yinku bingmar wa'du domin nubu yinku ina yin ma wa'du ayin mala manzil domin da dan kambor na kolapuwa le ni karnin amfani ai tlayin ko pusa ma mi alambor me na.
If it is left with ILO, you should continue being the same
man
for
konko
ages.
sana nku to bank
But one person cannot be a chief forever. If he says he's stepping down, he should step down. Because it's matters of the mind. You've done a lot of things within his term of office. And I know when he stands again, he will do greater things.
Dama pamne kaliyel to asema maza dinin pude ne tama dunya me pune ay kulbe ne she borame ka she bje la nye dunya za ku to borya she bun kulyan borya ka she bje zo man konko zo man de bor kaman to olan labzanta ba dama man konko jo o malum bukata kana man de kenan dama da nabzantar ga mbakwe ma be ngmala jere ay yelma kaman yele
biago pul mani liri asamul mani yeto shele Mr. Solomon yeto shelma na onzo ka izenyeri Mr. Solomon tama di table ne nyavli yembe ka tsa yen chentoni obi DDC ti assemble ngoni ama onin MP ni salnguna akpama yen we ayen nang ben shashele dada mu nguna abiago pul ni yen wore ne bia na so nto bienwu ni salmi nguna Mr. Solomon be shema features ma kam de biene ko gwa mi kpama wore ne obenang loose bia kam do kamo chengo tum de me so ni la marshal bela ne yele zan chang de polo mbala ba o mama assemblyman tale shebe wa polo donguna tza so de bo yuno shegi ama ne bulaka bondele ne bulaka kambo se ayele ma no ma mi zama yenle no fu inga be gbable yura agba yen ngmete paga ya tara ka she di nyela ayen she me ka zama ma za yel donguna no tana filir na chang anto toy ama ngonguna ozula nirba ma ngone zoyi zama ma za yel o Mr. Solomon antum selma ta paya donguna ogba nang so pianle ama ti jimant letra area ma za o kon kon nya samal man ngondi buyi kandir na wishira no chang pai ama dinye kamare dranye la jimjim ka te tesre so kam ten tesre so kam yi moto kana ko first one ma vela kam ado wan ko chang pai ndirbi zama na bom no chang pai ama peren la dinye zama kuma de jimone o wana shiftem bela kala so yi kana ti diege kare te ba vela ten to lan lapsona problem kane o sherma zo umani ulan kala jimam nira ene tama to kana te bonam pion so no marshal ni yelti zaman bala.
And another challenge is about my development. That is what I have taken as the main challenge. What I am going to do for my people to get what they want. Though it's not my pocket money. How I am going to lobby so that they can get what they want. their needs. That is my main challenge too. Actually, my main problems is financial and then my movement. You know, I have family. And as I have family, me for instance, I can't farm. So I would have been very happy if I can get any support so that I can establish a business. So that I and my family will be feeding through the business. Or I will be taking good care of the family to also in turn using it to take care of my family. I'll be taking care of the business to use it in order to take care of my family. Yeah. And then my movement. Because my main problem is riding of motorbike, I cannot. So if I can get any assistance based on what? The movement, I would have been very happy. Things that can transport me from here to district assembly anytime I have problem. Yeah, actually for people with disability, I always tell them, disability is not inability. If God created you like how I am, don't take it that that is the end of your life. Struggle with life. You know, as God created us, God has created us and tell us that so and so as you are coming to the world, this is what we are going to do before you return. And anything given to you by God, no one can take it. So if God created you and then deform you, that doesn't mean that is the end of your life. Don't lose hope. Don't relax. Keep on struggling. And inshallah, you also become somebody in future. Because there are some people who are able persons. And some are also disabled. And those disabled are better than, their life are far, far better than those able people. So I am advising my colleagues, those who are disabled, that they shouldn't give up. And they shouldn't think that is the end of their life. They should struggle with life so that they will also become a responsible people within the society in which they found themselves.
Anya dalam ma be tabne so bene ko mal dalan ka so me bene ka dalan kan mal dalan ko bukata gar no bu so ngon ka dalan yelmale no bu se binyela agbate ka ko
There are
bene
people with power and they've not done half of what he's done. He's a very good person. I can't say he's a cripple because people with 2 legs are not even doing what he's doing. He's not a cripple to me. If you say someone is a cripple sits at one place. This man, this person has done a lot for us, and I really appreciate it.
So about the support, actually I have passion in business. And I'm also thinking of setting up this pure water factory. So if I get his support, through that it can help me a lot. Whether that pure water or a store. Yeah, this project is Ghana Rural Telephone and Digital Inclusion Project, which was awarded last 2 years. And you know, here we don't have network. We face network challenge. So because of that, I wrote letters upon letters. Then through the intervention by the we were able to get the pole. So they came and erected the pole. But currently it's not yet commissioned. They haven't commissioned it. And this pole is not for one network. It's multi-network tower pole that they have erected. And very soon they will come for the what? The commission. They last came and checked on it and told me that they will be coming back to finish it up and then commission it. So this is one of our network pole through the intervention or through my intervention with the district assembly. Yeah. But they haven't commissioned it yet. So because of that, we still face network challenge within the district, within the community. And very soon it will work. And when they commission it, I believe the entire electoral area will benefit out of that.